I was born in Dome 3 of the Ares Prime Colony, under a sky that was never really a sky. The dome's glass ceiling filtered the light of a distant sun, casting everything in a reddish gold hue. They say Earth's sky is blue and wide, that its air smells of salt and green things. I wouldn't know. Mars is my home, not by choice, but by birth. Being Martian born means your body is different from the start. My bones are longer and thinner, stretched into low gravity like soft clay pulled upward. Earthborn colonists say we move like dancers, effortlessly leaping higher than they ever could. But they also say our bones would snap like dry twigs under Earth's crushing weight. I've seen vids of Earth, I've studied its oceans and forests, but it all looks like fiction to me, like old mythology. I breathe manufactured air, drink recycled water, and eat lab-grown food flavored with synthetic spices. I've never tasted a real apple. I've never heard a real bird sing. Our colony is a sealed ecosystem of routine. Days start with the hum of the solar arrays powering up. My parents, both engineers, leave early to check on the oxygen processors in Sector C. I head to the Learning Hub, where I share a classroom with 16 other Martian-born kids. We learn about Earth history, Martian terraforming theory, and the physics of living on a planet that wants to kill you. Outside the dome, temperatures can drop to minus 100 degrees Celsius, and the dust storms can last for months. One crack in the dome, one error in a life support algorithm, and it's over. That knowledge sits in the back of your mind every day, like a quiet voice whispering, "Be careful, remember where you are." But Mars isn't all threat. It's beauty too, though a strange kind of it. Sometimes on my way to the hydroponics wing, I stop at observation deck 4. There's a view there. An endless red plain stretching out toward the Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano in the solar system. The way the light hits the ice crystals in the distance. How the wind shapes the dunes. It's haunting, peaceful, alien, and yet it's mine. My friend Kira once asked me if I ever wished I'd been born on Earth. She's Earthborn herself, immigrated with her family when she was 5, back when the Federation still offered incentives for colonists. She remembers rain, she misses the sky, but to me, Earth is a fantasy. If I stood on its surface, I'd need months of rehab to walk properly. I'd struggle to breathe. My body was built for this planet, adapted by design and by nature. I have denser red blood cells for the thinner atmosphere, faster reflexes to deal with the unexpected, and skin paler than moonlight from living under artificial suns. And yet, there is envy. We have no rivers, no seasons, no wind that doesn't threaten our survival. Love and friendship exist here, sure, but they bloom in confined quarters, under observation, with every relationship logged and monitored for the sake of mental health. Privacy is a luxury we don't get. We are a young civilization living in a petri dish, constantly monitored for cracks. Still, we create. We paint with Martian dust. We compose music using the sounds of airlocks and machinery. We simulate forests in VR pods. We dream of oceans, of animals we've never met, of places we've never been. Some nights, I sit with my sister by the dome window. We imagine what it will be like when the terraforming completes, when the air outside can be breathed without a helmet. It won't be in our lifetime, maybe not even in hers, but we talk about it anyway. We imagine the first tree planted in Martian soil, the first rainfall, the first bird born on Mars. Being Martian born means living in between what was and what could be, between the ghost of Earth and the promise of a new world. We are the bridge generation, the first to be truly native to this place. Our childhood games are played in gravity fields. Our lullabies hum with the rhythms of machinery. Our stories begin with red dust and end with stars. Sometimes when I close my eyes, I try to picture Earth as more than just data or history. I imagine walking barefoot through grass, not the synthetic kind in the biodomes, but real blades with dew on them. I imagine rain on my face, and then I open my eyes and see the red horizon, and I don't feel loss. I feel purpose. I wasn't born on Earth, and I may never go there, but I am the future of Mars. This planet, harsh and cold and unforgiving, is also full of potential. We're not just surviving anymore. We're learning how to live. If you were born on Mars, you'd understand that we don't measure progress in years. We measure it in generations. And my generation, we are the first breath of something greater. Not a copy of Earth, but a new world, uniquely ours. Mars is not a second chance. It's a first beginning.